if it is about your career. So, LinkedIn branding that brings clients. This is the topic of our today's discussion. As Sitara told you that I have niched down myself as LinkedIn marketing and branding specialist, but I was not a graphic designer, you can say from the start. So I started my LinkedIn journey in July 2025. Before that, I was a content writer. I started my journey from Fiverr. So unfortunately, my account suspended even I have provided the verification details there. So I skipped my freelancing journey from 2022's December. So now when I got married, I was my daughter was born, so I started my journey again. So can you hear me? If you can
Yes,
hear me, just
yes, you are audible.
okay. Then when my daughter was born, so I think that why don't I stop? Why I should stop? I should start again. So I started again when she was 1 year old. So I started in July 2025. So I keep on learning the things. I keep on following a few mentors that uh, some like Charlie Hills, Norbert Bezina, Fatma Khan. This kind of people helped me a lot to learn many more things. I started my journey. Now, when I started, I optimized my profile and I keep on learning the things and I keep on implementing these things. On the third month in October, I got the first inbound lead and I got the job as a social media manager for the company Science and Technology Online. And after that, my journey started and I keep on getting the inbound leads just because I learned the skill that is LinkedIn branding. So I niched down myself and I chose this as my career. So now let's come to the point that when after that I have optimized my profile, I got before I have optimized my profile hardly get 100 profile views. But after that, when I optimized my profile was hitting 1400, 1500, and more than that views. Even when I managed profile for my client, one of my client was Bora. I got that from Upwork. I managed the LinkedIn for him. So he was totally invisible, even though he was having 5,000 plus followers. So I changed everything. I built a content system so his profile is getting seen. In 2 months, his profile getting more than 800 profile views. So when I started my journey again, even though I was having the account of LinkedIn since 2022, but after I started in 7 months, I reached more than 3,000 followers. Now it's been 8 months almost, and I have reached 3,400 plus followers. So if you follow this right path, you can not only grow, you can get inbound leads. You don't need to get outreach system. If your profile is working well, if you're doing posting well, so it is fetching the client, you can say indirectly, and you will getting consistent inbound leads. So everything I told you is clear to you. Please comment so I can see that if you are listening or not. May I proceed now? Okay. Now come to the first point. That why your LinkedIn is not bringing clients because you have not positioned yourself properly. You have a weak personal brand. There is no conversion strategy. So clients are not bought by posting more. It is about positioning you with clarity. So it is actually done when you have optimized your profile. So now comes to the point that how you can optimize your profile. What actually optimized profile mean? Optimized profile is a thing that clearly shows that who you help, and it shows the results that what you deliver, and it converts your visitor into leads. Whenever you are seeing your visitors, there is the ideal client hiding in that visiting list. Jasmine Alex says this thing more and more time that your ideal clients are hiding in your visiting list. See the people that are visiting your profile. Send them connection requests, send them warm message. Your ideal client is hiding behind that profile view because someone like your profile, someone like your comment, someone like your post is going to review your profile completely. So your ideal client is hiding behind that profile views. So let's start that what are the elements that are including in the LinkedIn profile optimization. So first thing is your profile picture. Whenever you comment somewhere, your profile picture is the first thing that people notices. So your profile picture should be a very optimized one. So the second thing that people notices is your banner. The third one is your headline. The fourth one is your about section, then featured section, then experience section, then skills and services. Is everything clear to you? Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. Yes,
Okay.
and everything is clear. Thank you so much, Mariam, for joining us and helping us with the profile optimization. I think this is the most crucial part of LinkedIn profile.
Yeah. So the first point I told is profile picture. Whenever you come in, your profile picture is the first thing that people notices about you. So what should be the rule that how should you optimize your profile picture? The rule is that your face should be clearly visible, that it is covering 60% of the frame. So you can use plain, clean background. There should be no more noise. It should be clean, visible color. It can be single color, clear color. You can use two shades, and it should look like professional. It's not like that you are smiling and you are just. It should be in a professional attire. Okay, you get my point?
Yes, the point is
So,
clear, but Mariam, one more piece of suggestion. Could you please zoom in your screen because it is not the properly aligned.
okay.
Kindly zoom in.
Now can you see properly?
Yes, yes, this is
Okay.
yeah, thank you.
Now, what should you avoid in the profile picture? You should avoid selfies. You should avoid group photos. You should avoid the blurred images or a dark one. Your face should be clear so people can visit your see your visible face. So, is it understood by you? Is it clear?
Yes, it's where you could move forward.
Okay. I will take your question at the end of the session. Just now, we should move forward. So, the next point is that banner. The banner is the second thing that we should talk about. So, what is the banner? The uh, you can say Stara ने अपनी आपको प्रोफाइल दिखाई है आपने देखा होगा कि इसका बैनर इसमें सब कुछ लिखा हुआ है कैसे विजिबल है so that is a banner. So how should we design the banner? So the structure should be like that. It should be visible that whom you help, आप किसकी हेल्प कर रहे हैं, what you do, आप क्या करते हैं, what result do you give, आप लोगों को क्या गारंटी प्रोवाइड करते हैं, आप क्या रिजल्ट्स देते हैं. Or just the fourth option is optional. That's CTA. That, for example, I am saying book your call, send me a DM. This is CTA, call to action, that you are inviting people to connect with you. This is optional. You can use it or you cannot use it. Okay, it's up to you. But the necessary things are that Your banner should show that whom you help, what you do, and what are the outcomes you provide. So, for example, if someone is LinkedIn expert, so the he- the headline that is used on the banner should be like that: helping coaches and founders build authority on LinkedIn and generate inbound leads. Firstly, it is visible, helping coaches and founders that whom you help. What you do, you build authority on LinkedIn and generate inbound leads. So it is the result that you generate inbound leads. So it is visible whom you help, what do you do, and what result do you give. So the structure is visible on it. Okay. The second example, if you are an accountant, so you help small businesses manage finances and reduce tax stress. So whom you help, what you do, and what results you give is visible. So if you are a founder, you can say building this. You can add your company name, helping businesses scale with the solution. You give the solution. So this kind of formula you can use while writing on the banner. So is it clear?
Yes, it's clear, Mariam.
I will also show some examples so it would be very clear to you. Is, is my screen visible to you?
Yes, yes, it's visible.
So the first example of the banner is mine banner. So where you can see I have added the CTA on the top corner, top left corner. Let's build your brand. So I have also shown the icon that you can book the call. So I said I make LinkedIn profile impossible to ignore. I have told that what I do. And I also write that I help businesses, busy founders, and coaches generate 5x more leads and engagement. So for first thing, whom I help, businesses, busy founders, and coaches. I do tasks for these people. What I do, generate 5x more leads and engagement. Okay. So what proof I have added? The proof I have added behind my picture, you can see I have added the reviews. So people can see that what is the guarantee I can give them. I have also written that trusted by these, and these. You can see that these are the clients that I work with. So there is a proof that is showing some authority. My banner is showing the proof that I can help. I have given the solution. I have given what I do. It is properly showing the exact who I am. So next banner is Sitara's banner. You can see I have designed that. I have mentioned that which brands she had worked with, what she do, transforming content into traffic authority and leads for B2B, SaaS, and travel brands. Everything is clear that she is YouTube script writer, travel blogger, prompt engineer, on-page SEO expert, tech SaaS space science writer. So is it clear to you?
Yes, Mariam, it's clear.
So
One more thing I would like to add, you need to be a problem solver. If you are not, you want actually, what do you want that we are not getting in bonds and people are ignoring our profiles? So what's the reason behind? The reason behind is you are not solving the problems. First of all, if you belongs to any of the skills, what's your niche? So first you have to do the research. Where does actually founders or the creators faces the problem? If you solve that problem, if you provide the solution, then of course your profile is gonna to be like found by the founders or the creators. They will notice
yeah,
that
you
this
are
is the
very right.
they will notice that this is the person who is a good fit for us. This would be a person who could solve our problems. So yes, of course they're gonna hire you.
Yeah, this is the thing. Whenever you want to become a freelancer, the first thing you should keep in mind that you have to help the client. You should not, your goal should not be to earn money. Your first goal should be helping them. So if you feel like that you will help them, you will uh, keep this thing, the first one, your first goal should be help them. Don't Keep your first goal to earn money. If you keep this goal that you have to help them at any cost, then it will bring more clients to you. So, so next, now comes to the next example that I have worked with one founder. It was, you can say, it was the founder of payrollrobot.ai. So it is the banner I designed for him. Uh, Before that, I told you that he has more than 5,000 followers, but he is not getting any inbound leads, or he is not getting any leads from outreach too. Because when I looked into the profile, there was no proper headline, there was no profile banner, there is like that lost it profile, there is no content strategy, there is no brand color, there is no link to the website, so people can how can people get to know that he has some website? So I fix the headline, I fix the banner, I fix the profile picture, and I, you can say, make the colors parallel to his website. So these are the colors of his website, and I use that brand colors in the banner, in the profile picture. So he is getting now more than 800 profile views in 3 months. He is getting inbound leads. In the first week, he is getting two call booked from the featured section, and two demos booked for his website. So it is the banner I designed for him. It is clearly showing that how he helped. So next, now come to the other banners. These are the few banners I designed for a few of my clients. That is showing, you can say, the proofs that what they do and everything. So, do you have any question? Everything is clear?
You can unmute your mic if you want. If you want to ask any questions, so yes, you can unmute your mic. Mariam, let's continue. We are not having any question right now.
Okay, let's take the questions at the end of the session. Okay, now comes the headline. So your headline should contain maximum 220 characters. So what is the formula to write the headline? So it is same as that you write the line on the banner. The headline is similar. That what you do, who you help, plus results. Use keywords that actually show what you do. So it is the firstly you have to write what you do, who you help, and the results. So one more thing that I want to add, that you have seen more profiles have opened the, you can say, option of I'm open to opportunities, I'm open to work. That is misguiding the people. That is showing that you have no experience. So please avoid using that open to work filter on your profile picture. Now, what is how to write the headline? So first is the example of, I have written some examples of headline. Firstly, I told you the formula, what you do, who you help, plus results. First is example of Sitara's profile. This headline is of Sitara. SEO content strategist for B2B and SaaS. Firstly, she is a SEO content strategist, or for whom she works, that is B2B SaaS. Okay. Then comes, she is a narrative script writer. She is creating content that drives more than 100K plus views, traffic, and audience engagement. So it is showing exactly what you do, who you help, plus the results. Do you want to add anything, Sitara?
Mariam, there is a distraction. Your voice is not clear. I don't know, there may be the network problem.
Okay, let's ask others. Can you properly hear me, guys? Please message me बताएं if you can hear me.
One more thing, one more piece of suggestion
Can
I
you
would
hear me
like.
now?
If you want to optimize your profile, you can ask with the chat GPT by asking this formula. Write this formula on chat GPT or which LLM do you use for writing, especially in the Claude or the DeepSeek, and ask and tell about yourself, like your complete detail, that what's your skill, on which niche do you work, and write this formula and set GPT to that, write at least 3 to 4 headlines for my LinkedIn profile by using this formula. And but with the help of ChatGPT, you can optimize your headline. Don't forget to write this formula because it shows that what you do, whom you help, and what result they get.
Okay, now Sitara, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So the next example I have quoted here is of my client, that he is a founder. So I write firstly that he's a founder of payrollreport.ai and how he helped. So I write down helping HR and payroll leaders eliminate risk, manual work, and payroll stress with AI. So last is the example of there is Rafia Bassett on LinkedIn. She is a very good LinkedIn expert. So her headline shows turning your stories into revenue by making LinkedIn your biggest business asset. Okay. How she helped, what she do is properly written in this example. So if you want to take a screenshot, you can take a screenshot. Otherwise, recording will be provided after the session on our YouTube channel. So everything is clear, guys.
Yes, clear.
So let's move to the next slide. So now comes to about section, that what framework we should use. So the maximum characters should be 2600 characters. So you can write between 200 to 2600 characters. So what is the structure? On the right side, you can see the structure. Firstly, you have to write a hook. Okay, something that should be stop scrolling. For example, I have written some hook examples here. Most LinkedIn profiles don't bring clients. So make people curious through the hook. So people can click on see more. So your hook should be stop scrolling, give some space, then share the problem that what your audience struggle with. Then give the solution that what you do. Then provide some proof, results, and some experience in the one paragraph. Then at the end, you can add CTA that DM me this and book a call to hire me, this kind of things. So this is the way you can write your about section. Firstly, you have to write the stall stopping hook. That is a must. So people became curious to click on see more. This is the main thing that you should give some proper spacing in the proper paragraphs. You should write your about section. So now I will share an example, the about section. See here, it is starting with the hook line, too busy to post on LinkedIn, but tired of being invisible. So while you're running your business or leading your team, others in your space are turning LinkedIn into a lead generating machine. Firstly, it is a scroll stopping hook. Then there is written the problem that people are facing, that you are doing nothing and your competitors are turning LinkedIn into a lead generating machine. So they are building trust, attracting dream clients, and turning comments into contracts. And you are stuck thinking, I don't have time to write, I don't what to post. Even when I do, it doesn't convert. So you are writing the problem. You are making the comparison with the competitors. So that's where I come in. So now how can I offer the solution? So see that I help busy founders, executives, service providers, and fast-moving brands transform their expertise into a personal brand that positions them as the go-to authority in their industry. So here is I am offering the solution that I am the one that I can offer you transform your expertise into a personal brand. I can build your personal brand, so you need not to worry if you are busy. So how I do this? So here's what I do. Firstly, full LinkedIn account management from strategy and content planning to publishing and engagement. I handle everything so your LinkedIn works for you. So here I write a solution that how I do. So you can see authority building content that I will write posts, stories, comments designed to attract clients, opportunities, and industry recognition. So in detail, we will discuss that how to write post, how to make comments, how many comments we should make. We will be discussing in the next session. We will having the next session on this, that how we have to make the content pillars, how we have to write the post, how many times in a week we should post. Everything will be discussed in the next session. So let's move forward. Next, I have written down personal branding strategy, positioning, storytelling, and profile optimization that turns profile views into leads. So I have offering the solution in the about section. Next come what is my approach, what is my, you can say, style. So no recycle advice, no vanity metrics, no hacks, just authority led content that get results. You already have the results. I help you tell the story that sell them. DM me authority. So at the end, you can see there is call to action that DM me authority and let's transform your LinkedIn presence into a client attracting authority building powerhouse. So this is the way you should write your about section, that firstly you have to write a scroll stopping hook, then you should offer the problem, then a solution, then your approach or the results. Then at the end you have to use some call to action so people can communicate to you. So is it clear, Sidara? Is it clear, guys? Okay, let's move forward with the next featured section. So what is the formula to uh, optimize our featured section? So actually, what is featured section? It is showing that we have to feature something. What we are going to show our to our clients, what we are want to, you can say, हम चाहते हैं कि हमारी प्रोफाइल पे सबको नजर आए. We want to feature that thing. So that things should be added in the featured section. So feature section is some kind of, you can say, portfolio. If you are a content writer, you will add the portfolio of the medium or any other, you can say, blog site where you have written some articles. You can add that portfolio. If you are a graphic designer, you will add the link to the Behance, any kind of website where you have built your portfolio, whether you have a separate website. So you can add that in your feature section. So what are the things that you can add into your portfolio? First thing is lead magnet PDF, any kind of case studies, any kind of best post. Lead magnet PDF, if you are a LinkedIn marketing expert, you can show that these are the people I outreach, or these are the people, the inbound leads I got. There should be a post about that. You can feature that people can see the results. If there's any case studies that you have clients, you have worked with them, you get the results, you have posted about that, you can feature that post so people can see that you are generating results. Whenever they open your profile, they can see easily on the front page that these are things that are featured. They will click on it and they can see. You can feature your best post that is getting more results. Whenever the client came, they can see the results. You can add testimonials there. You can add a website link there. Anything that you want to feature that you can add in the featured section. So I added some examples. If you are an accountant, you can text guide, they should be the text guide PDF you shared as the post. You can feature that. If there is financial tips post, you can feature that. If you have some client testimonials, you can feature that. If you are a LinkedIn expert, you can add the sample that this is the profile I audited, and these are the things that I pointed out that these are the mistakes they are doing in their profile. You can add a carousel that is showing that I optimize the profile, I make the content strategy. This was before I created the content strategy and before optimization. And this is the after one that after I optimize the profiles, I have properly make the content strategy. These are the results after I have taken the work. Okay, you can, if you were, you can add content examples there. You can feature that. You can you can add book a call to book a call option in the featured section. If you are a founder, you can add the links there, website link. You can add a product tab. So let's come to the next point. Sidara, are you listening? Are you there?
Yes, Mariam, I am there.
So is it clear now?
Yes, it is clear. Actually, I was a bit busy, so I have to left. I had to left.
So no problem at all. I can understand mothers are too much busy.
Yes.
Okay, next come the experience section. Optimization, because everything included in the profile need to be optimized. So what actually you should not write? It is not your CV section, it is not your home responsibilities. So don't write about responsibilities. If you mention that you are LinkedIn marketing expert at Upwork, if you written down that in your experience section, don't write that I do this, this, and this in the no, not mention your responsibilities. Show results that I have improved the, you can say, impressions by this person and this person. You have to show the results, impacts, and what you have achieved. Don't write your responsibilities, show results, impact, and achievements in the description of experience section. You add the job name, then you should not add responsibilities in the description. You should write results, impacts, and achievement, and be brief, not like an essay, just be brief, show the results, impact, and achievements that will make your profile uh, more scroll stopping. For example, um, I add that I have worked as a LinkedIn marketing expert. So I will add that help clients increase LinkedIn profile views from 100 to 1300 plus, generated inbound leads through profile optimization. These kind of things I will add if I work as a LinkedIn marketing expert. So is it clear? Is it clear, guys?
Yes, Mariam, it's clear.
Okay, next come the things. Next come the skills section. So firstly, it is showing that you should add 5 essential skills according to your niche. Okay. So you should add niche specific skills that is, and you should add the keywords that people more research. So if you are a LinkedIn expert, so what can be the keywords that you should add in the skill section? Firstly is LinkedIn marketing, personal branding, profile optimization, content strategy, lead generation. Firstly, you have to research that if you are what is your profession? You should search that what are the more researchable keywords that people search whenever they want to find a LinkedIn expert, whether they want to find an accountant, any kind of profession when clients researched. So what are the keywords that are mostly researched? So you should add that keywords in your skills section. So in the 5 essential skills, you have to add all the skills, but the 5 essential skills should be the that one that are more researched by the clients. Do you have any question? Okay, let's move forward, and at the end, I will take questions if you guys have any questions. So next come the service section. So how to use services section? When you click on the service section, you have the space, you can add service titles. So whatever services you are offering, you had to add separately, uh, the service titles that you offer. Add clear service titles, short descriptions about that, and add the keywords. For example, LinkedIn, I offer LinkedIn profile optimization, content strategy, personal branding strategy, this kind of things. I will add LinkedIn marketing, social media marketing. Okay.
Yes,
Oh,
clear.
so if you are ready to grow your brand, so let's build something that works. Okay. I have discussed all the things. You can apply that in your profile and you will see the difference. So we will be having the next session on where we will discuss visibility strategy, comment strategy, posting strategy, content pillar strategy, how to build a content calendar. Because optimization alone is not enough. We need to discuss all these things. These are the long topics. So we will discuss in the next session that how you can make your profile visible, how you should comment, how many comments you should do, how frequently you should post, and what is the strategy you should apply, how to make the content pillars, how to identify that what type of content you have to post, and how to make the content calendar. All the things we will discuss in the next session. So now comes the point that if you have any question, you can ask, you can open your mic, you can ask, you can discuss. If you want to add any point, you can add here. Now it's up to you that you can ask, you can add points. So guys, if you have any question, just open your mic and ask it.
Mariam, we were having two questions. One was related to LinkedIn Premium. You are answered in the group, as far I know, but I want you to elaborate it little bit.
Just wait 2 minutes. I look in the group that what question was asked.
It was
It's
asked by
not.
Vajiha Sheikh. She sent a voice message and she was asking about the LinkedIn Premium.
Yes, she was asking that if we do not have LinkedIn Premium, how can we text the client? Because there is no option available if you are not in the connection list of that client. You cannot outreach that client. So, what is the strategy that you don't need to send a text message? If someone is ideal client, you can go to their profile, you can comment on their, you can say, Jasmine Alec has said that if you want to connect with someone, if someone is your ideal client, just go to their post, engage with their post first, then send them a connection request with a personalized message. And a personalized message should not be the pitching one. It should be like, hi, how are you? I have seen your post. It was very nice. This kind of things. There should be not including any kind of pitching words. So it is more likely that they will accept your connection request.
One more question from Abdul Rahman. He's saying that I am an SEO consultant with my own agency pitching direct clients from Google. My issue is I get clients on LinkedIn by messaging them directly, but they don't contact me on their own. I think this is because of my branding.
Yes, it is because of their branding, it is of their strategy. Because it's not enough that you have optimized your profile. You need to comment daily. Commenting is the best thing I have you can experienced that has brought me more inbound leads. I have learned this from Jasmine Alec. I have learned this from all the big creators. Commenting is the best thing. That before you post or otherwise, whenever you open the LinkedIn, just uh, niche specific people that you want to add in your connection list. You should add the people that are of your niche. You had to comment on the people's post. If you do not comment, people cannot get to know about you. Whenever you comment, your profile picture is seen, your headline is shown to them. they will contact you. They can see your work. They will also come to your post. They can see your work. So
One more thing is
if your
that
profile is properly optimized, your feature section is showing your authority, you are commenting, you are posting properly, that is actually solving the problems of people. So people can see and come to your profile. Actually, Sitara, you can see your profile. You are getting inbound lead just because your profile is properly optimized. You share the content that is helping people actually. That's why you are becoming more visible.
yes, one more thing that commenting should not be the random like congratulation or any other things like this. Commenting should be the thoughtful. Your comment must be the thoughtful and relevant to the topic. You must share your insight, not just writing that it's good, it's pretty. Thoughtful comments are getting noticed by the people who is creating the post or creating the content.
Exactly. When you are commenting using AI, that is showing that you are showing no interest, you are not giving respect. You are just using AI in AI. So people will, you can say, distract.
Yes, people
मतलब
will be
लोग आपसे
distracted.
बेजार हो जाएंगे. आपको चाहिए कि आप खुद से सोच समझ के लिखो. ये एक लाइन का कमेंट नहीं, थोड़ा लंबा कमेंट लिखें, सोच समझ के लिखें. पोस्ट के ऊपर कोई वैल्यू ऐड हो रही होती है, आप वैल्यू ऐड करें. ये नहीं कि आप एआई से कमेंट उठा के दे दें एज इट इज. अगर आप एआई भी यूज करें, स्ट्रेटेजिक वे में करें. एआई की हेल्प लें पर टोटली एआई को यूज मत करें. अपनी उसमें वॉइस ऐड करें.
बिल्कुल ऐसा ही है because AI is quite sound robotic and because you are a human and a human cannot relate with the words or with the content that is totally robotic.
Okay. Any more question?
Yes, we are having one more question, Mariam. It's asked by the Miss Malik. I don't know who is she. Yes, please, I am interested. Looking forward to attend this session. I get low engagement on my post. Want some valuable tips from your side.
Okay. It's about posting. We have to discuss this in the next session, that what is posting strategy we should use. But we will discuss that. Actually, you are getting low engagement just because you are not commenting on others people. You are not using proper strategy. You are just posting the content randomly. You have to firstly uh, make your profile niche specific. Then you should choose the niche and see that what problems people are facing in that niche. You should use that problems and offer the solutions to the people. People can start engaging with you if you comment, if you share valuable uh, posts. You should post in a proper way. If you just post an essay, people will not read. It should be of medium length. It should be uh, it should be easy to read. That it should have proper spacing between the lines, so people can easily read. You should use easy words, not that philosophic words. So people will start engaging with you. If you are engaging with people, you are commenting, you're liking people, you are uh, adding value to their post. If you are sharing valuable content that is actually helping people, and you should value people. If someone is commenting on your post, you should reply. You should not just post and leave uh, and shut down the app and see the comments next day. After 2 days, it's bad. If you value people, people will value you. Anything more, Sitara?
No, this was the last question.
Anyone want to ask question, they can leave in the group. So we will answer that question. So now we need to end the session, Sitara.
Yes,
Uh,
I think we need to end the session because it's Azan time.
okay. So everyone, thank you for attending the session. It was a really wonderful experience. So it was my first experience doing some session. Even though I take so many network calls, even though discussion calls, even though clients call on LinkedIn, but it was the first experience during this session. It was a great experience. Thank you, everyone. See you in the next session, inshallah, next week.